What's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Spectrum 9781 coming at you with another video. This time, I'm going to be talking about something that really just irks me. So if you guys don't know, there was a shooting in El Paso, Texas a couple days ago. And then after that, there was another shooting that happened. What do these politicians do? They get on their fucking soapbox and they preach and they preach and they preach about how it's all Trump's fault, about how video games cause violence. Here, let me show you something. Right here, this does not cause violence. Right here, despite the rating, it does not cause violence. You want to know how I know that? It's because there have been studies from experts in the UK, like 10-year-long studies, decade-long studies, that have proven time and time again that it doesn't happen. That it doesn't cause violence. Neither does violent movies nor violent books. You know what causes violence? The human race. Oh yeah, I said it. The human race. Because here's the bottom line. We are the most masochistic people ever. And that's why we like violent movies so much. It's because we like violence. We like gore. We like blood. And we like death. Now, we as human beings fear death ourselves because there's a time where we think we're immortal, and then something happens to us that makes us see our mortality. See, the reason why these politicians get on the political soapbox is because they want to get a vote. Gun control is not going to solve any of our problems. Blaming the President of the United States is not going to solve any of our problems. See, that's the problem. The media and our politicians want an easy fix to a very complicated issue, which is this. Mental illness. It all goes back to mental illness. And you want to know what causes mental illness? I'll tell you. It's bullying. Bullying is one of the main causes of mental illness if you're not born with it. If you're not born with it, then if you get bullied on a day-to-day basis, and that bully keeps pushing your buttons, you're going to fucking snap if you don't let somebody know that it's happening to you, and then you're going to be the responsible one for a lot of deaths. And to the bully that's bullying a little kid right now, or bullying someone that's smaller than them, I just have this to say to you. Good luck. Good luck in life, because you're going to have so much regret when that one kid that you're bullying gets pushed a little bit too far, comes into school, and he comes into school mad as hell on a mission, and then he kills your classmates. He kills 20 people in the school. He's out for vengeance because you, Mr. or Mrs. Bully, decide, hey, I'm going to pick on someone else that's weaker than me because I have my own issues to deal with, and instead of dealing with them in a very healthy manner, I'm going to make someone feel as bad as I do. Because either I'm not getting enough attention at home, or I just don't give a shit about people. I'm a complete sociopath. That is the mentality of a bully. That is the mentality that causes mental illness. That is the mentality that causes these crazy motherfuckers to go out and commit murder. Like I said, a lot of people are born crazy in the fucking head. But some of them are made because one kid couldn't deal with the fact that someone was happier than them. So, politicians, what do I suggest you do? I recommend you stop using tragedies as your political soapbox. 24 hours. The bodies aren't after 24 hours or even after 2 hours because the bodies aren't even cold yet. They aren't even cold yet, and you're on your political soapbox spouting off about gun control, spouting off about how this is the president's fault because he's a racist and a sexist and a blah, 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 blah. We've heard it all before. If he's a racist and a sexist, then why did a majority of America vote for him? I'm pretty sure the majority of America is not racist or homophobic or sexist. I'm pretty sure the majority of America was tired of your bullshit. Tired of the status quo. Tired of basically being able... It was tired of being censored. Because for too long, we have been censored. Our freedom of speech has been taken away little by little. Oh, you can't say this. Oh, you can't say that because it's offensive, because it hurts my feelings. No. Let me tell you something. People don't give a shit about your feelings. They really don't. They don't give a shit about your feelings. If I tell a joke that offends someone, then they have the right to tell me that it offends them. And I have the right to tell them that it's a joke. And they can't do anything about it because it's under the guidelines of free speech. Which means the government can arrest me for speaking my mind. And they can't arrest me because, guess what? The Constitution exists. If the Constitution didn't exist, then the government could arrest me for saying anything, including the fact that most of the politicians in Washington suck. Oh yeah. I said most of the politicians in Washington, D.C. suck. But hey, that's just my opinion. A lot of other opinions say otherwise. The reason why these people are still in office say otherwise. Say that I am just a minority. Because, well, let's just be honest here. We have a lot of old farts running our political spectrum. Okay? A lot of people who are out of touch. People who want to make internet laws but don't understand it. If you want someone to make internet laws, put me in there. I know how the internet works. It's the Wild West out here. You want me to make internet laws? I'll make some internet laws. 1. You have to be 18 or older to make an account on anything. Anything. If there's even a whiff of pedophilia or anything, the pedophile's fucking arrested. He's fucking arrested. There's even a whiff of a threat. An actual threat. Not go die in a hole in all caps because that's just a fucking internet troll. No, I'm talking a detailed threat. That person's arrested because that person IP address is tracked and they're arrested because guess what? That should not be allowed. Threatening people on the internet should not be allowed. Oh, what about the threats that Anita Sarkeesian gets every single day? No. See. She doesn't get threats. She gets criticism. And you cannot take that criticism. Anyway, I'm going on a fucking tangent, and look, politicians, you're on your political soapbox every single time one of these shootings happens. There's only so many times where we can put up with the same bullshit and be okay with it. But there's going to come a time where you can't even use the video game excuse or the gun excuse anymore, because people get desensitized to that. The only people that don't get desensitized are the people that are set in their ways. Anyway, I'm Dr. Spectre 9781, and, well, this was my video to the world.